went, well, I didn't actually go grocery shopping. I did that last night online. I went and picked up my groceries from Walmart. And guess what I got? I got a bag of goodies from Walmart. That's kind of cool. I threw away all the advertisements, but let's see what I got. The bag's got the best part. I love the bag. It's one of those plasticky kind of bags. It's really a nice gift bag. It's really cute. I got, let's see how many are in here. I think 2 Tide Pods. Hygienically clean, heavy duty, 10 times duty Power Pods. I think it feels like there's at least 2 of them in here, so that's cool. And I got, to go with the Tide Pods, I got some Snuggle fabric softener. No coupons. I was just some advertisements. That surprises me there's no coupons. My grandson will like these. Snyder Twisted Seasoned Pretzels. And a nice bag clip. Looks like a house. It says Walmart on it. Well, I guess maybe it's supposed to be a store. It says start your free trial. Walmart.com plus. Oh, it's got a magnet on it too. But our refrigerators stainless steel, so it's not magnetic. And there's a coupon in this one. It looks like Aveeno Restorative Skin Therapy, and it's a little jar. Let's see what it looks like. Sorry for all the crinkling. Alright, let's see what this is. Oh, there's no seal on it. Oh, it feels nice. I'll have to give this a try. We all need restorative skin therapy. So for free, well, I'll tell you more about free, but I got this Aveeno stuff. And is there a coupon on this? Add to your cart now by scanning on the Walmart app. Nope, not a coupon, just a QR code. Aveeno Skin Therapy, pretzels, Tide Pods and Snuggle for the laundry, and a nice chip clip, or I guess you could put, since it's magnetic, you could put on the refrigerator and hang notes from it or whatever. So that was pretty cool. Got all that stuff free. Now this, I'm not sure what to do about. You know how if you've ever ordered online, they'll say, okay, we don't have this. We want to replace it with this other thing. Yes or no. So I wanted London broil, and then I told them, no, I don't want the rump roast that they wanted to replace it with, because that's a tougher cut of meat. Now when I got home, I had 2 rump roasts in there. Big old huge rump roasts, like $30 worth of meat. But they didn't charge me for them. But if I took them back, they probably wouldn't take them back because, you know, COVID, blah, blah, blah. So I feel guilty keeping them, but if I take them back, I don't think they do anything. What do you think? I usually, if I get out, like out in the parking lot and I'm unpacking my bag, get my buggy, the shopping cart, if I find something I didn't pay for, I'll go back in and pay for it. But this, I got all the way home. I live an hour away. Well, 30 minutes each way. I don't know. I mean, it's their mistake. They gave me 2 things of hamburger, too. I don't know why, but maybe because I wanted half-pound burgers and they gave me quarter-pound burgers and they figured I could double them up, which was probably what we'll do. Might even see about putting some cheese inside. We had some the other day from my Every Plate, which is like HelloFresh or any of those food delivery things. And one of the things I got was they were pork burgers with they had pepper jack cheese inside it, and it got all melty, and they were pretty good. And I don't even like hamburgers, and I kind of liked them. But the best part for me was they had onions that you sauteed and then added some barbecue sauce and put that on your burger, and I thought that was yummy, but nobody else liked it but me, so I ate it all myself. Maybe I'll show the picture at the end, but I was like sitting there. I went to GNC and got some, my favorite, since I have to eat these, I'm changing, I wander in my sentences, so you have to follow my weird train of thought. I get these protein bars called The One. They have a bunch of different flavors, and they're hard to find except on Amazon, where you get like a whole box of one flavor. So I go to GNC and I can get, all the different flavors. They have a new flavor of gingerbread, and I'm like, but they only had one left. And he's like, yeah, it's seasonal. That's the only one we have. We won't get any more till fall. And I'm like, oh, bummer. It sounded really good. And there's a lemon one. That sounded good. There's brownie and all these different flavors, and they're really good and they're like high in fiber, like 1 gram of sugar, 20 grams of protein. So, since I'm supposed to be eating like 6 small meals a day and I'm having trouble doing that, I bought these because I figured one of those meals, quote meals, I could have one of these protein bars. So I'm sitting there in the parking lot, getting ready to leave, and I look up and there's this new salon, one of those kind of hair salons where everybody rents their own spot, and it was like this fancy big old sign, and it said Phoenix, Phenix. I'm looking at that sign going, what? They paid all that money for that sign and they spelled Phoenix wrong? But then I came home and I looked it up, and they said that can be an alternate spelling, but the preferred spelling is the one we're used to, P-H-E or Phoenix, like the city. But I was looking at that going, what? That's not right. You paid all that money for that sign, and that's not. But evidently, I looked it up, and it's like a whole chain of them, and I'm like, why would you misspell it? But I guess it's not misspelled. It's just not the preferred spelling. But it bothered me. It's like, that's not right. Ugh. My eyebrows are getting all gray. Need to get me another eyebrow pencil or something. Hello, Freddie. Come here, baby. Ugh, come here. Come here. Come say hi to everybody. Here's little Freddie. Yeah, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. Yeah, you went down? Okay, you can get down. There you go. He likes to lay right where your feet go. Like when I get out of bed, he's like right there where when you swing out of bed and you put your feet down, that's where he lays. So I have to like tentatively look and put my feet down in case he's there. Couldn't find him the other day, and he was hiding all the way under my son's desk back in the, where you put your feet back in the back corner. And he said he didn't know he was there, and he like slid out and put his legs out, and he's like, what is that? Something moved. Yeah, it was just Fredster finding a new place to annoy you. They're tearing up our street, putting down water lines, because I guess they're going to put a fire hydrant on our street somewhere, which is a good thing, but we live in a cul-de-sac and there's no other way out. So they get these big old piles of dirt with these giant dirt clods out in the middle of the road, and you're like, okay, now how do I get out? And they leave you about this much room, and then there's like a big place, but ditch between the road and the people's fence. So to get around him, you got to kind of go halfway in the ditch. And if I had a truck, it wouldn't be no big deal. But I got a Nissan Altima, so it's like definitely doesn't like going over these big old chunks of dirt or in the ditch or whatever. This is just a short little video. Well, for me it's short, but for most people it's it's like 10 minutes, so it's not so short. But I just thought it was fun that I got all these free samples, so I thought I'd show you. And the whole Phoenix thing, just, I'm like, what? Why? I'll show you this sign when I get off. I'll put it at the end, but I'm just like, no, that's not right. Of course, I used to live in Phoenix, so that could prejudice me a little bit. When I was a kid, I lived in Phoenix. Phoenix, it's so hot, but we lived in a trailer park, and running around on the asphalt in our bare feet, we got just like tough feet, man, because, you know, that asphalt gets hot, and we're like stupid kids running around our bare feet. And on two sides of the back of the trailer park was like just a lot full of this red sand dirt stuff. And we used to dig down in it and make this, instead of building up and making a fort in a tree or something, we dug down, and we even made like you dig down and then we'd do like this to make a seat, and then dig farther to make, you know, where your feet would be or whatever. So we dug and made these forts, but had to be careful because there's like rattlesnakes and scorpions, and like when you put your shoes on when you live in Phoenix, you tap them and make sure you dump them out, because scorpions like to hide and stuff like that. So you have to be careful. And here, it's not so much rattlesnakes as copperheads. In fact, I'm on one of those neighborhood, you know, where everybody in the neighborhood can post things for sale or talk to each other, whatever, neighborhood, like little message boards, I guess what you'd call it. And somebody posted a picture of a snake, big old fat curled up snake, and they're like, is this a copperhead? And everybody's like, yeah, it is. Stay away from that thing. And if there's one, there's usually more. And we have a big old pond, and we get water moccasins. Fun. Mostly we get rat snakes, which are not poisonous or anything, but they can get like really long. I have a picture somewhere of my son with he's got a pitchfork, and there's this rat snake like hanging down on either side, and he's holding it up, and it's hanging down, hitting the floor or the outside. So yeah, that's the pleasures of living in the country. You get all kinds of things like that. But we also have bunnies. The dogs, they'll see a bunny in the backyard and they'll take off after it, and the bunny's always faster than they are. So like, because they're fenced in and can't get out, and they're like, come back, we want to chase you. But the bunnies are like, nah, not so much. Alrighty, I'm done. I just wanted to come on and tell you my little free goodies I got. What would you do about the meat? I stuck it, one in the refrigerator, one in the freezer. Probably got to keep it and eat it, but I don't know. I might take my phone back and show them, okay, you said you didn't give me this, but you really did give me this. Charge me for it. That might be what I do. See what they say. I don't want to take the food back, because you know they're not going to take it back. It's been out in my car and everything. So anyway, talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.